Hello guys, what's going on? Chuck here, and guess what I did yesterday? Let me. I met Syndicate at the Gadget Show Live. First of all, Gadget Show Live, it was a great show. Lots of great things to do, great people to see, lots of game stuff, big section on games. There was a talk from people, like they had teams of, like 4 teams I think it was, of students making their own game, and you sat for their presentations and then judges commented on it, and I was quite impressed. They only had 3 months to make the game, but the level was really good. Also, they had like a zip wire indoors. It was insane, and I'm gonna be honest, I was too scared to go on it, but I watched Syndicate go down on it. He was a pro, and his dad, he's a bit of a pro as well, no fear. And then after that, I met Syndicate. I went up to him, shook his hand. He was actually really nice. I was really surprised because he probably had about 20 people coming up to him, you know, talking to him. I thought he would have got a bit bored because it was towards the end of the day. But no, he was really nice. Shook my hand, asked my name. I didn't really tell him anything about the YouTube stuff, but I didn't really want to waste his time, to be honest. I had a picture with him. Highlight of the day for me. I was like a kiddie schoolgirl. It was crazy. But yeah, guys, if you ever get a chance to go to the Gadget Show Live, I'd really recommend it. I didn't go in and see the show. They had a little show by the actual host of the Gadget Show. But there were loads and loads of stands. There was, as I say, the Zip Wire, Robot Wars. Well, it wasn't called Robot Wars. I forget what it was called. But that was really good. There was this guy dressed in a Predator costume, and I didn't want to go anywhere near him because you never know if those things are going to like turn around and jump, like, and scare you. So I just avoided him. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to tell you about the Gadget Show other than it's really good and you should go. Ooh, I saw Dion Dublin. I don't know if any of you know who that is, if you're from America or whatever, but he's an ex-football player, and he came up with this like music box that has a different note on which side you tap it. It's called like Dion's Dube or something like that. That was really good. They had some, I think, Toyotas driving around. You could test drive them in a little area. That was alright. Lots of like IT stuff. I went into a presentation by JVC for this 3D 4x upscaling projector or something. I wasn't really interested in it, but I was walking by and the guy just kind of said, "Oi, you, go in there." So, who am I to argue? What else is there? I'm trying to sell you on the Gadget Show Live, you see, because it's really good and you should really go. Although your legs do hurt at the end of it, but small price to pay. Especially Syndicate's there. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm still really hyper. And I've just woken up, so this might sound a bit weird, but I've got this TV guy come and sort out my TV. But anyway, you don't need to know that. I went on a coach because I went with college, and the seats on the coach, literally, from my hip to my knee, if I had them like straight, they wouldn't, like, I wouldn't actually be able to have them straight. The other seat was so close to me, it hurt. And when I got up, I couldn't feel my feet. I thought I'd broken my leg. And then this kid from our college, when we were leaving, we had to be back at the coach by like 4, and this kid at the coach, he forgot we had to be at the coach for 4, so he was still in there 40 minutes. We were going to leave him. Bear in mind it's like an hour and a half journey, so I'm not sure how he would have got back home, but we were going to leave him. But someone ran in and got him, and he said his clock wasn't set to the new time, you know, because in England we need to change our clocks like twice a year, but he hadn't done it, and it was about a month ago when you were meant to, so I'm not sure how he's been managing. So last night when I got in as well, I got this funky little email telling me I have YouTube partnership now. But it's really weird because I did some research and loads of people got YouTube partnership last night, so I'm not sure if the hard thing now is to get approved for monetization and partnership basically comes with it, or if partnership's still as good as it used to be, because I still don't have like the banner options that partners have, or the little subscribe button on the videos that partners have. So I'm not sure if I'll ever be getting them, if they still do them. there's lots of like links to click. If you go on youtube.com/partners, it's changed basically. You used to have to write a little like sign up form, and they'd review it and get back to you. But anyway, there's now like partners blogs and stuff, and I think they're called creators now. It's all changed. I'll have to do some more research on it and get back to you guys, but things are looking up. I mean, I got monetization at I think 100 subscribers, which was, I didn't expect that at all. And then partnership now, and if it's still as good as it used to be, I'm shocked. It's boobalicious. And guys, one thing I forgot about the Gadget Show, which you might be interested in, right? You know the presenters of the Gadget Show, if you've lived in the US, there's like 4 of them. But anyway, they came out of their show that they do on stage. And they had like 5 bodyguards, and I don't know why. It's not as if they're like walking through like some dodgy area of town or something. And one of them was literally 7 foot. He was huge. I mean, I'm 6'2", but he towered above me. He boshed me out the way. I wasn't happy, because I was just about to meet Syndicate, you know. Kind of not enough balance. What else can I tell you about the Gadget Show to make you want to go? I won't tell you about the traffic in the morning, because when you turn in for the NEC, we were literally stuck in a stream of traffic for about 40 minutes, but I guess that's to be expected. There was something crazy like 5,000 people there. It's quite a big space, but 5,000 people is a lot of people. There was a presentation from... Oh, what was its name? Oh my god. This is going to really annoy me. Anyway, it'll come to me in a minute. We went round... You know I was on about earlier, the teams that did the presentations, making the games. We actually talked to one of the like developers of the games. They were really nice. He gave me a business card, and it's here somewhere. Where is it? Ah, here we go. They're called Kiwi Commando, which is quite an interesting name. And their game was, I think all of the games had to be for iPhone and iPad. And it was basically a like touch a screen and you move in that direction sort of thing. The combat was kind of randomised. You pressed light, medium or heavy attacks, and I think only one of them would work. You kind of had to guess. And for defend, you had 3 shields, and 2 of them, one of them would have evade, where you'd sort of dodge the attack. One of them would have block, and the other one would be like a failed block, so you'd actually get attacked. I thought that was quite an interesting concept. The game we actually saw being presented was totally different. It was like a sneak game. It was quite messy, to be honest. All of them seemed to be set in like caves and caverns, and you know, which means a lot of greens and browns. And you were sneaking around, and you had to push boulders on goblins, and you had to collect keys. There was some dodgy stuff about having to pay for extra keys to unlock treasure, and I didn't like that at all, because you should be able to do the game pretty well if you don't pay for anything. And what got me was when the judges came up and said, well, people like it when it's unfair because they have to pay. And then like there was a big boo from the crowd, and he looked all embarrassed, and we're like, no, get off stage, you idiot. So that was fun. Oh, I also played Sniper Elite 2, and I'm tempted to get that now, because there was an amazing mode. Well, it wasn't a mode, but when you shot someone, you saw the bullet go in like slow-mo, which was cool enough, but then it did like a whole Mortal Kombat thing where you see the insides, and like if you hit a certain spot, like say the kidney, you'd see it go into the kidney and it would just like explode. Oh my god, it looks so good. It was also Diablo 3. I played literally 2 minutes of it, so I didn't realise you had to keep clicking. I thought you only had to click like... Oh, I didn't think you had to click. I thought you could just move with WASD like normal games. But no, you got to click to move, and then keep clicking to attack, and... you're going to get RSI from that. I'm telling you. Yeah, as I was saying, lots of PC stuff. There's a lot of hardware for PC. There's also some like quirky stuff. Like there was this head thing that reads like muscle movement to help correct people that have had like a stroke and they can't move one side of their face or something. If they have like synthetic muscles put in, it would kind of work. There was this huge face on the wall, and the guy was sort of wearing this like helmet type thing. And like when he smiled, it smiled wherever he looked. It was really creepy. And they had like a skin sort of mould type thing, which wasn't actually attached to it, but that's kind of how they wanted it to look, and it was really realistic. So one day that is going to come in. It was yeah, quite an experience to see that. There was also big cars with big bass machines in that made you sort of like vibrate from head to toe when you walk past. The hair sort of stand up. Well, I don't have long hair, so my hair wasn't standing up. That's about it, guys, to be honest. I've been the Chuckity Chuck. If you like what I'm doing here, then please subscribe, please rate the video. If we could get 5 like ratings, that would be freaking amazing. Once again, Syndicate, if you ever get a chance to meet him, he's a really nice guy. Not douchebaggy at all, like some of these YouTubers you hear of. And definitely go to the Gadget Show live next year, guys. I really recommend it. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.